Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we are going to do some dip nails. I've got all my things together here. So I've got my bottle buddy, so I'm just going to put that out of the way, and my nail finger rest, and my dip powder holders. So I am going to be using these powders I won from Marla Kris. They're Revel Watermelon and Revel Grape. I think it was one of her first giveaways, and yeah, so it was pretty cool. I won. So I'm going to try and do an ombre with them. And I've got this double-sided brush. I think I got it either from eBay or from AliExpress, because I kept seeing Marla having this double-sided brush when she does her ombres, and I thought I would try it. And then I watched Rachel at Smith today, and she did this baby boomer nail, so I kind of wanted to do kind of like a gradient. Look at that sparkle, so pretty. I'm just kind of getting the lids off and trying to get all set up here. And oh, trying to open my bottle. I always forget. I forgot to put Vaseline on it again, so it's alright. It's kind of out of frame there. Okay, so getting there. Get my finger rest out. Let's get started. Sorry, just trying to make sure I'm in frame. You know, everything's in my way. Carefully applying a thin coat. And then I'm gonna get my brush. Sprinkle, and I'm not in frame. So sprinkle. And then I don't know. I was having issues holding the brush. It wasn't working. So I'm trying to tap. I think it was taking way too long. Just not working there. So get off the excess. And I was holding the brush wrong again. Tap it away. I missed a spot, so I'm just going in and trying it again. So, and then I'm going to take my toothpick and gently go around edges of my cuticles. I decided to try a toothpick. I thought it might be a little easier than the orange wood stick, because I thought the cuticle was different. Sorry, my husband had come in and bugged me, so I had to stop. And then I kind of realized that the purple was way too light, and I was just having way too many issues. So I decided to dip the purple, which is the Revel Grape. Yeah, I was having problems doing the tapping, and then the purple was way too light and it just wasn't working, and so I gave up on that idea. So now I'm trying to get everything out of my way. Putting base on. So I'm just trying to be really careful that I don't touch my cuticles or my sidewalls. And then I'm grabbing my container. And then just going in for a second dunk. And then toothpick. Oops. And then I'm gonna do the baby finger again. We're gonna fix this. So I'm just gonna apply my base. And I'm using the Sally's Beauty Supply base gel, dip gel. It's the only base that I've tried so far. Seems to be working for me. Actually, I did have the Dalish one at one point, but I messed it up. I contaminated it and got it all yucky and gross. So I found this, the one from Sally's, and it seems to be working great for me. And I tried it on my thumb off camera as well, and it wasn't working, so I'm just gonna go to plan B. Plan B seems to be working. And get to the toothpick and go around my cuticles. And I just wipe off whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to do a second coat. I'm going back to my ring finger because that one should be dry now. So I'm just putting on a thin coat of my base. And I'm dipping it in the purple again. And making sure I get the toothpick done. And now I'm going into pink. Now realize that when you first go and dip into it, you have to be gentle because it's still really wet. And I kind of mushed it a little bit so that I switched ends on the brushes because the other end was a little harder, and this one seems to be softer, so it doesn't seem to mess up the base. So go in with a smaller or a softer brush, and then don't push as hard. And then after a minute or so, then you can, you know, kind of scrub a little bit more. But yeah, the first initial, I kind of messed it a little bit, so it was a little bumpy. But when I filed it, it was able to fix it, so you can't even notice it now. So I'm just gonna go through and do all the other nails. So I'll just let you watch this. And then I'll pop back in my lastly, I'm going to do my thumb. I just have to go in and get a little bit more base. Make sure I cover my whole thumbnail. And then dip into my container again, tap off the excess, and then make sure go with my toothpick. Tap on some of the pink. Yeah, I definitely found just kind of tapping in on the colors like this was way easier than just kind of tapping, like, I don't know, dusting on the powders. I like rubbing it in. I don't know. It seems easier for me to do. Kind of gonna move everything out of my way so I don't knock things over. And yeah, I'm kind of liking the colors. So this is my clear. I got this is from ASP. Got it at Sally's Beauty. So I'm just kind of dumping some into a cupcake paper. And now I'm going to just clear cap all of the nails. So when I file it, I don't file off the color. I just can smooth it out nicely. So I'm just going to lay it in. It just seems the easiest to do. And I kind of moved it around a couple times. And just a little blobby there. Edges. What I did notice is what I should have done is tap off or like dust off the excess powder that's on my fingers. Totally forgot to do that, but now that I'm looking at the video. Oopsie. I'm just cleaning up. So I'll let you watch me doing the rest of the few nails here. Oh, now I remembered to bring out my brush. Totally forgot about that thing. I always push in the ends for some reason, I don't know. Just make sure it's flat. Dust off all the clear stuff. Move everything out of the way. And oh no, that's the primer. That's what I want. The gel activator. This is always so much fun to watch. It's like, ooh, it's dark. It's always fun to watch. Tell me I'm not the only weirdo that likes watching the activator go on. This is kind of cool. I don't know. It just, you know exactly where it's going. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna pour in my powders again. So back into the containers from my container holders. So that way I don't spill it. That's one nice thing about these nail prop dip powder holders. You can just pour back everything into the container, so it has everything contained so you don't lose anything. And then I just take some soap and water and wash it out, and then it's good as new for the next time you do a dip mani. I think I was just cleaning up the edge of the bottle. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Oh, I had like a piece of something in it. That's what it was. And I was trying to dig it out. I ended up getting, I think it was like a piece of glitter. And so I got it out. Okay, so activator number 2. I don't know if you actually have to do 2 coats of activator. Just how the girls I see normally do. So I started to. I figured it doesn't hurt it. So if I don't have to, somebody let me know. Or do you do 2? Do you do 1? No. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, so now we're gonna have to get on to the filing. So I've got just my hand file. I'm gonna just clean up the edges, my sidewalls, and underneath, and then I will get out my e-file. Now that I'm getting more comfortable, I've been actually you know, pulling it out and actually using it. So I've been brave. Okay, so continue. Okay, So here is the final look. I've just put some cuticle oil on. And I like the purple because it's got like a shimmer to it. So I think it turned out really well. I did have some issues doing the tap 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 thing, so that's why I ended up doing the scrub type ombre, but I really love how it turned out. Didn't get them too bad. They're a little not too thick, and I'm getting better with my e-file. Slowly I'm getting more used to it, getting braver with it. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me and doing nails. And I've ordered a bunch of new dip powders. I can't wait till they arrive. And yeah, I'm looking forward to them. So yeah, I will show you them as soon as they arrive. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I was doing my nails. And hope you're having a great day. And remember, be someone sparkle. Okay, bye.